Davian, and today we're going to be answering the question, what if Jax was in Super Smash Bros? That's a big what if, because Jax isn't a video game character, but you never know, it's just always fun to speculate and stuff. So I asked this question because recently I just watched the Amazing Digital Circus finale, and yes, there will be spoilers. I mean, like, there's already like 44 million views on that video, so I don't know who's it's getting spoiled to. But anyways, we're going to be talking about Jax's stats and moves. So stats such as jump height, speed, weight, and then his moves like tilts. Oh, there we go. Tilts, smash attacks, and aerials. Oh, and taunts. Of course we need taunts. We can't forget about taunts. Anyways, guys, we're gonna get right into this, but before we start on his tilts, which is where we're gonna start first, a quick overview of how I would like to see Jax be. Jax is probably gonna be like a fast rush down character, kind of like Captain Falcon, but just, you know, not as saucy, because like he won't have like the knee or like this super crazy spike. So he's just not gonna be as saucy, but I could see him being like a Captain Falcon. Oh, let me cook this guy. Alright, so for Jax's forward tilt, I feel like it'd be similar to the King of Evil himself. What I'm picturing is that he bends his knee and then sticks out his foot as far as he can, because he's got super long feet.
Hey, what are you doing?
And sticks out his foot as far as he can. Kind of like how Ganondorf does, just like this. Obviously not as powerful, but I feel like this is a good forward tilt for Jax. Obviously he's not going to do 15 a pop or with this knockback, but this would be Jax's forward tilt, and I feel like it fits him, it suits him. And I had to hear me out, because for the up tilt, right, Jax's tilts aren't really gonna like show all his personality. That's where the specials come in, right? And like where the taunts come in. But for his up tilt, I'm thinking he does just like what Luigi is doing, and he just sweeps them up with his up tilt. Maybe he doesn't have to go for a full-on scoop, maybe just more straight up like Heroes. But like, I can see him doing something like this. Alright, we're back to Ganondorf. I literally couldn't think of anyone who has a better down tilt than Ganondorf. This would so be what Jax would be doing. He would definitely stick out his leg super far to hit you. And obviously, like I said, not going to be as strong as Ganondorf's. Maybe half the power. Probably like 8% would be good. And then just maybe a little bit more range. Actually, if it has a little bit more range, let's knock that down to like 5%. But yeah, that would be good. Not all that knockback, but with these tilts, this is going to make Jax pretty good in the meta. And I say like somewhere around B tier for now. Okay, you're going to have to hear me out. We're on his aerials now, but this is where we start pulling some stuff from the actual show. And you're going to have to hear me out a lot on this one. So basically, episode 6, where they all get guns, right? Jax's forward air is just going to pull out a gun, and then he's just going to shoot him just a tiny bit, like Joker's gun, just like Joker's gun. Obviously, Joker does it with his neutral special, but it's going to be just like that. Just like one shot, and it has pretty good end lag, so you can't just spam it. Probably a little bit more end lag than this. But yeah, I could see it being like, I was going to say Villager Slingshot, but that's just way too good. But it's going to be just like this. Let's see if I can hit Sonic. Yeah, that seems like a good forward air. And I'd say maybe this amount of range. I like this amount of range. Okay, this might be one of the biggest hear me outs, because for his up air, this is confusing to explain. I'm gonna show you a picture of what I'm talking about. But basically, I want him to take his arms, right, and like, he's gonna take his arms, bend at the elbow, and then put his hands on his head. Like, I tried, like, this isn't a good example, but I will have an image on screen. Basically, what he's doing is he's in a confused state, or like, it looks like he's about to abstract, that's the word. So yeah, he goes all crazy, he puts his arms on his head super quick, and it does like an attack, like only like right above him. That would be like his neutral air. Alright, now we're on his down air, and basically I want it to be a spike. Alright, I just hate characters that have, okay, I don't hate characters that no spike, but I hate the characters that, like, kill themselves when they spike. Like Zero Suit Samus down there, they just down there and then they just go all the way down. But pretty much, what Jax is gonna do is he's gonna do like Luigi's down there, because I was gonna do Captain Falcon's, where he just does it 2 feet. But Jax is a little more goofy, right? So he's gonna do a little twist and turn. So that's what he's gonna do. And he's just gonna spike him like so. Okay, well, whatever. Let me see if I can get a spike. There we go. It'd be a spike just like that. And I feel like it'd be so hyped to hit. Just absolutely destroy them with this corkscrew type feet spike attack. I know we're leaning into Jax's super long legs, but his back air is just gonna be like Snape's. I can literally see him doing this. Alright, for the final aerial, if you know what Bugs Bunny's up special is without the rocket, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. But Bugs Bunny from Multiverses, he does this thing where his ears spin in like a helicopter type thing, and it's like a multi-hit attack. It's basically going to be what Pitts does, but it's going to be Jax's ears, because obviously it's going to be a little goofy, and the hitbox is not going to be this huge. It's going to be way tinier. Alright, for his forward smash, we can obviously give him a punch, right? Or like Sonic's punch. Just a regular punch forward smash. But that seemed kind of lame. There is this one moment in episode 6, I'm pretty sure, where they get the guns, where Jax's face, when him and Pomni are singing to, who is it, Zooble? Jax's face becomes huge, open and wide, with these monstrous teeth.
Hey, Daisy, give me your answer.
Are you seriously gonna start singing that?
I'm half crazy.
So I'm thinking he could just do a giant chomp on the opponent like that. Just like that. Kind of like what Wario's doing, except this would be a smash attack. He could charge it. It does like that. Just like that with that knockback. That would be pretty good. And I feel like it's just better than just giving him a regular punch. You know what I mean? Alright, for Jax's up smash. I don't really think of anything that really stood out to me in the show. But basically what I'm thinking is that he's a bunny. We're going to go off that. He's going to just stand up straight like a pencil, like in pencil dive form. Right in that stance. And then he's just gonna spring up. Kind of like what K. Rool does, but like he's actually gonna jump off the ground just a bit. And he doesn't go forward. So he's just gonna spring up, and he doesn't go forward, he just goes straight up and just jumps up off the ground just a tiny bit. Like, just like not like that. Just like K. Rool's short hop. Okay, not the full hop, whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. Alright, have another hear me out. For the down smash, last smash attack. I could see him doing King Dedede's crouch animation, but like he's charging up, right? Then he leaps forward just a little bit into King Dedede's crouch animation, right? And then he's just gonna do just a bunch of damage. So he's gonna charge up, leap forward. Okay, hold on. Charge up, leap forward, crouch animation into a smash attack. Yeah, that's the smash attack. Charge up, leap forward, crouch animation. All right, now we're into the special moves. It's gonna be 4 of them. For the neutral beat, I'm thinking there's this blue bowling ball that Jax likes or something. You see it in the first episode, I think you see it in the last one, but there's this blue bowling ball, put it up on screen. Basically, he's just gonna chuck it, just like how the Mii Brawler does, but it's gonna be less damage and less range, because I know this move's completely busted, and it's annoying. So it's gonna be less range, probably about half the range, and then it's not gonna bounce. I don't like how this move bounces. But look at all that range. It's going to be less damage and less range, because this move literally does 20 damage for a projectile.
He actually asked me to give you this. Whoa!
That is literally insane. We cannot be having that. I'd say it does, I don't know. There's a bowling ball. I'd say 8 damage max, bro. Just because the less range, 8 damage max. Look at this, bro. That is crazy. That's 20 a pop. Absolutely not. And I don't know if this is a little violent or not, but for his side special in episode 9, the finale, I don't remember when in the episode, but Jax literally jumps on Pomni and is choking her, and Pomni can't even breathe. But yeah, obviously he's not going to make the character not breathe, but he's going to do that hop and then have the character on the ground and then do some damage, and then they escape.
I can fix you.
It's gonna be a command grab. I'm thinking it was like Diddy Kong's, but like they're obviously on the ground, right? Just like that. He's gonna hit him, but he has them on the ground. He has them pinned on the ground. I know we might be still in Diddy Kong's kit here, but also for his down special, we'll get to the up special last for his special attacks, but for his down special, Jax is known to have a key to everyone's room. So he has a key, just like a million of them. He's gonna pull out a key, and then he's not gonna have to grab it like Diddy Kong. He's just gonna pull it out and automatically have it. Like just like Villager, you know, when you pull out an item, it's just already in his hand. Yeah, so he's gonna do that. He's gonna pull out a key, pretend he has it, and then he's gonna throw it, and it's gonna do some good damage. Probably like Pac-Man's cherry attack. I like Pac-Man's cherry attack. It's not gonna trip like Diddy Kong's, but it's gonna be Pac-Man's cherry attack, and you throw it just a little bit weaker than Diddy Kong, so it's not gonna go as far. But Pac-Man's cherry attack seems fine, and I like 4% for it.
Up here.
Guys!
Pondy, take this! Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything? I don't know. Let me check.
Alright guys, so those are all his moves. We're gonna get into the taunts, the stats, and finally the final smash. So the taunts, I could see him, I don't know, say for the down taunt. The down taunt, I could see him spinning a key on his finger, because he spins a key a lot, right? Just do that stuff. And then for the next taunt, the side taunt, I could see him laughing, right? And then like wiping his eye with a tear in his eye, and then he's like bent over because he's laughing so hard. But wiping a tear from his eye because he's laughing like so hard. And his last taunt is his up taunt. He's gonna do a little thing where he spins his finger around his head, kind of like someone's acting cuckoo. I have footage for that from the show to let you know what I'm talking about. But those are gonna be his taunts. Ooh, got cooked. I'm looking getting pieced up. Hold up. Those are gonna be his taunts. And for his stats, we're gonna give him the run speed just a bit more than Mario for the run speed. And then I want to have Luigi's jump height, right? And I want to do the little feet thing that Luigi does, where he moves his feet back and forth when he jumps, because that seemed like a Jax thing, right? Like a goofy little thing. And he's gonna have the weight of Sephiroth, because he's obviously gonna want to be lighter. And for his final smash, it's gonna be super sick. I'm already picturing it from the final episode. This is a huge spoiler if you haven't seen it, but he's going to take you into a dark room, breathe heavily, right? And then he's gonna abstract and then just absolutely cook you. Like, I'm talking like 50%, 60% for this final smash. It's gonna be a strong final smash. He's just gonna obliterate you. But yeah, anyways guys, that's gonna be it for my Jax what if he was in Smash Bros video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to like and subscribe, and you know, do all that stuff. But anyways, this is your boy Xavier. I'm about to finish this match. Let's see if I can win it. Peace.